So my gasoline's running out, and I don't know how I'm gonna get any more. My van's messed up. It's fine. I think I'm at the 20-year mark. I'm a little past it on being out here doing what I'm doing, and what's really cool about what I've done is that there's things that I've thought of, there's perspectives I have that I would have had no other way to arrive at. And when I decided to leave the industrial world, I knew I was trying to break away from something. And I did. Way further than I thought I would. I had no idea. But, how can you have an idea about what's going to happen when you destroy your entire life and you move to another country and you move into off grid and then of course you're me, which is already a difficult, strange thing to be. So, uh, I'm happy about it. I really am. Unfortunately, I have not been able to express very well all of the things I've thought of, but I will try and improve that. Because some of them are just engineering ideas about things that would make society a little bit better in some ways, and that'd be cool. Uh, some of them are way more philosophical and way more out there about how we should be as cultures that exist in the world. And that is a lot more controversial and upsetting to people and not comfortable to express because, well, it doesn't get a good reaction. Yeah, I mean, if I tell you about a solar powered sauna or something, you might like that, right? But if I tell you about other societal structures that could exist that might help people and change things radically and, how all society works, that would be more upsetting potentially to people. So, I don't know. Maybe I should become a comedian and put my thoughts in the forms of jokes. But so far, I'm not a very good comedian. um, my ex girlfriends have always told me that I was funny when I wasn't trying to be. I'm not sure if that's an insult or compliment, but I'm happy to be funny in any case because I like comedians. I like comedy. I think that comedy breaks the rules, right? It says things that are true, not true, that make fun of ourselves, and I really appreciate the form of comedy as a social commentary. That's why people love it because it messes with things, and I mess with things way harder core. But unfortunately, it's not fucking funny. The shit that I say is not fucking funny. I mean, predicting the fall of civilization itself and billions of people dying is not exactly an attractive, jokey kind of routine to do. So, but in a sense, it is because it's like that's what we're doing, and so we might as well admit it and just say, okay, well, that's where we're at. But I still don't think that's very funny. It's not good. So I am not going to be a comedian anytime soon. Well, I'm out of gas. I mean, my generator just died. I got about a half gallon left. My vehicle's fucked. So that means that once again, when I have trouble getting online, I do have an actual friend, and probably more than one, that I could ask and or pay for to take some gasoline cans into town and buy more gasoline. But gasoline in general is a terrible idea. I need to fix the solar power system, but that's going to cost a bunch and a person to do it. And so I'm kind of just constantly looking at this immense risk of total failure. And I've been doing that for years. I've always seen it coming. And eventually I'll just arrive. I will arrive at total failure. You know? I mean, I'm still not starving to death, although it would take me a while to starve death. I could make it a couple months just on some old fucking fucked up. I have stuff like it's what's called TVP, textured vegetable protein. I could eat that. I could just soak it and eat it. So it's not like I'm in a hole, you know, with no food. It's just I don't want to fucking. I could cook that with firewood. It's just nothing about my life is anything that's attractive to me anymore. My online life, which is a lot of my life, is terrible. People are just mean as fuck. My God, and they're ignorant as fuck, and they can't spell right either. That I shouldn't be bothered by that. I mean, I just have accepted that people can't spell, but they're just like horrible individuals, and I understand that they're hurting, and so it's very hard for me to have some level of acceptance of that they're just trying to lash out and say whatever dumbass shit they say. There are also, of course, smart people online, and I even have some old friends who have contacted me recently, and they've been really nice, and they have good memories of me. And that matters to me. Like, I would like people to have good memories of me, and the good things I did do, but that was long ago. And unless I can finish this project and I can bring it to some level of completion of being a good example for others in the world, then I still failed. So that's a little annoying. Anyway, done with this video probably. Good luck to you. I hope you do well.